Welcome to our video on the top 10 GST mistakes to avoid. If you're a business owner or an accountant in India, this information is crucial for you. Let's dive deep into and learn how to steer clear of these common pitfalls. Mistake number 1. Late filing of GST returns. Here's a tip. Set reminders and file early returns to avoid penalties. To avoid the pitfalls of late filing of GST returns, it's crucial to set up a robust reminder system. Consider preparing and reviewing your returns just a few days before the deadline to ensure that you have ample time to correct any discrepancies. Staying proactive and organized can help you avoid penalties and maintain compliance with GST regulations for sure. Mistake number 2. Incorrect classification of goods and services. Thoroughly understand HSN and SAC codes for your products and services. Ensure that your team and you are well versed with the HSN codes for goods and SAC codes for services relevant to your business. Get your knowledge regularly updated to stay compliant with any changes in the GST law. Utilizing GST classification tools or consulting with a tax professional can help prevent errors and ensure accurate classification, thereby avoiding potential penalties and ensuring smooth GST compliance. Mistake number 3. Claiming ineligible input tax credit. Here's a tip. Verify all invoices and ensure they meet ITC eligibility criteria. To ensure compliance and avoid claiming ineligible ITC, always verify the eligibility of the purchases before claiming the credit. Cross-check the supplier's GST registration status and ensure that the goods or services are used for business purposes and fall under the eligible categories. Additionally, maintain thorough and accurate documentation of all transactions, including tax invoices and receipts to substantiate your claims. Regularly reconcile your ITC claims with your GSTR-2A to identify any discrepancies and take timely corrective actions. Mistake number 4. Mismatched GSTR-1 and GSTR-3B. Here's a tip. Reconcile your sales and purchase data well before filing. To effectively address mismatched GSTR-1 and GSTR-3B, it is crucial to perform a thorough reconciliation on a regular basis. Compare the sales data reported in GSTR-1 with the tax liability declared in GSTR-3B for each tax period. Utilize accounting software or GST reconciliation tools to automate this process and identify discrepancies promptly. If any mismatches are found, promptly correct them in the subsequent returns to avoid interest and penalties. Regular reconciliation always ensures accuracy in your GST filings and helps maintain compliance. Mistake number 5. Failing to issue proper invoices. Here's a tip. Use GST-compliant invoicing software and double-check all details. Ensure that all invoices contain the necessary details as per GST regulations, including supplier information, invoice number, date of issue, recipient information, description of goods or services, quantity and unit, value and tax details, and signature. Regularly review and update your invoicing processes to ensure compliance with the latest GST guidelines. Using accounting software that supports GST compliance can also help automate this process and reduce errors. By maintaining accurate and compliant invoices, you can avoid penalties and ensure smooth GST filing. Mistake number 6. Ignoring reverse charge mechanism. Here's a tip. Keep track of all transactions subject to reverse charge and report them accurately. Under RCM, the responsibility of paying tax shifts from supplier to the recipient of goods or services. Ignoring this can lead to non-compliance and hefty penalties. Best practices. Identify transactions subject to RCM. Maintain accurate records, regular training and updates, timely payment of tax. By adhering to these practices, you can avoid the pitfalls of ignoring the reverse charge mechanism and ensure smooth GST compliance for your business. Mistake number 7. Incorrect reporting of exempt, nil-rated and non-GST supplies. Here's a tip. Maintain separate records for these supplies and report them correctly. Ensure precise classification and documentation of all transactions by regularly updating and cross-verifying your GST records. Maintain a clear distinction between exempt, nil-rated and non-GST supplies. Utilize accounting software with GST compliance features to automatically categorize these supplies correctly. Regularly review GST guidelines and seek professional advice. When in doubt, to ensure accurate reporting and compliance. Mistake number 8. Not maintaining proper books of accounts. Here's a tip. Implement a robust accounting system and keep all records up to date. Maintaining precise and detailed books of accounts is crucial for GST compliance. It ensures accurate tax filings, helps in tracking input tax credits, and avoids penalties. Use accounting software to automate records, regularly reconcile accounts, and keep all supporting documents organized. Consistent and accurate record keeping not only simplifies the GST return process, but also provides a clear financial picture of your business, aiding in better decision making and financial planning. Mistake number 9. Overlooking GST on advances received. Here's a tip. Set up a system to track and report GST on all advance payments. One common mistake businesses make is overlooking the requirement to pay GST on advances received. To avoid this, always ensure that GST is accounted for at the time of receiving any advance payment from your customers. Implement a robust tracking system for all advance receipts and immediately issue a tax invoice for the advance amount. Regularly reconcile your advance payments with your accounting records to ensure compliance. This proactive approach will help you stay compliant with GST regulations and avoid any potential penalties. Mistake number 10. Not responding to GST notices promptly. Here's a tip. Monitor your GST portal regularly and address any notices immediately. One of the most crucial aspects of managing your GST compliance effectively is to respond to GST notices promptly. Ignoring or delaying a response to GST notices can lead to penalties, interest, and even legal complications. Set up an organized system to monitor and track all communications from the GST department. This can be done through digital tools, calendar reminders, or dedicated personnel responsible for handling GST-related matters. By promptly addressing any notices or queries, you can avoid unnecessary penalties and maintain a smooth compliance process. By avoiding these common mistakes, you can ensure smooth GST compliance for your business. Remember, when in doubt, consult a tax professional. Thanks for watching. Please like it and subscribe for more such helpful business tips time and again.